Do you want to know how to find profitable niches on Etsy? Stay tuned. So if you watch my videos, you know I sell books on Amazon KDP, and then I sell pre-made book covers over on Etsy. The reason for this is they tie in quite nicely, and I can talk to you about them on these videos. But my Amazon KDP journey has been going a little bit longer, and that's been growing incredibly well. And then the next step is looking at how I can grow my Etsy shop to a similar level. And at the end of the day, Etsy works pretty similar to Amazon KDP. You need to be creating great products. You need to be looking at what the competitors are doing. You need to market your products. It's exactly the same premise on Etsy as it is on Amazon. And one of the best things that you can do at the beginning is doing some niche research. For that, I use a tool called everbee. And I'm going to show you how I do niche research in 3 simple steps. So everbee, you can either use it like this as a full-on website experience, or you can use it as a plugin directly on Etsy, and then that pulls data from Etsy so you don't have to go to another site. But I like having the control in the in-depth option here. And so on here, this is my shop. You can see here I've got 24 sales over its lifetime, made a little over £1,160. Scrolling down, it gives you loads of nice stats about your shop. But what we're going to do is look at the keyword research tool to begin with. Now, the first thing to do is you're trying to find those keywords that are profitable. That's going to allow you to create products in those areas. So seeing as I'm around kind of book publishing, digital book covers, those kind of things may be where I can create art, or I can create posters, or I can create book covers. That gives me a starting point. So all you need to do in here is search for things that you might think are interesting, that you would be able to offer to a very good quality. So for example, we're going to have a little look for digital posters. And we can see that there's quite a lot of search volume for these, but there's over 2.5 million competitors. So straight away, I don't think I'm going to be able to break through in that. And that's fair enough because it's quite an easy niche to create content in. So instead, I'm going to have a little search around, and I'm starting with another keyword of book lover digital. The idea of that is to find some different areas other than book covers that book lovers will be searching for. And so if we search by volume here, you can see that here, for example, there's a book lover digital planner with 291 estimated monthly searches and a little under 2,500 competitors. So that's definitely one that we could be looking at. So once you found your keyword, that gives you an idea for a product. All you need to do is click copy the keyword and then go on over to Etsy. So going over to Etsy, we can see what these products look like. So straight away, they're selling at between a few pounds to £11. So that might be good in terms of getting a good profit on these digital products. But looking at the top results for this, you've got a reading journal digital planner, digital book tracker, digital reading journal, and then you've got some book lovers clip art as well, which might be another thing that we could focus on. So for now, we've got these 3 at the top, which we're interested in. So next, now we've got this idea of something that we want to be creating. We can use everbee for the product analytics feature. So on here, you can either search directly for the keyword like we just did, or you can search for a specific product. So why this is great as well is you can search by monthly sales and monthly revenue. So let's say you wanted to find the most popular things within this area. You wanted to find the ones that are making the most money. This is a great way to do that. So at the top here, you've got a reading journal bundle. So let's have a look at that on Etsy and see what it is. So what this is it's printable journal pages. So it's 28 pages. It comes in A4 and A5. And it's essentially a digital planner that you can download and print at home. So it's listed for £23, but it's selling for a little over £16 at the moment. So that is a pretty good price. So there's every chance we could list ours at £15.99 and compete with this. But if we go back over to everbee, we can see a little bit more data here. So it has an average of 461 monthly sales, makes over 8,500 a month. So straight away, this looks like a very interesting potential area that we could create content in. It's only been up online for 5 months and it's already making that much money, which is amazing. I'm going to add it to my favorites because it's something that I'm going to come back to and look at how I could create something that's a bit better or different. And so we can go through and look at the other ones as well, see how much money they're making, see how many sales they're getting. And that's what you want to be doing. You want to be finding a niche, looking at the products that are doing well in that niche, and then seeing what you can do, how you can improve on it, and whether there's potential there for you to make money in that area as well. So all of these look like really high potential areas. So then what you'd need to do is go away and look at how to create that digital planner. The easiest thing to do would be to go to a website and employ someone to do it for you. But if you've got the skills for yourself, you can use Photoshop, you can use Canva, and you can create those items by yourself. That's going to keep costs down and maximize your profits. So if we click back onto that product we looked at earlier, what you can also do is scroll down and look at the tags that it's using. So this is another way to find interesting areas. And if we search by volume, we can see that book lover is a highly searched term on Etsy. So that's something that I need to consider with my shop. And maybe I could create some book lover products along with my front covers. And then it is focusing on planners, journals, book journals, printable journals, etc. So let's say I created something like this. I could utilize these keywords here because I know that they're doing very well for this product. And then usually it would stop there, but everbee has launched its trends feature. And so on this product here, you might have seen it, there's this trends section, and that allows you to look at the historical performance of this product. So if we look at the last 6 months, because we know it launched around 6 months ago, you can see here its performance over time. And what I quite like here is that you can see up around the December period, maybe it was Christmas gifts, maybe it was people planning for the new year, you can see that it's sold really well. So this kind of digital planner, in my mind, people might be buying it to start 2025. They'll either be buying it as a gift for themselves, for someone else to begin 2025 with, or they might start the new year and think, hey, I need a planner to track my books for the year. So if I was to create this planner, what I think I would do is launch it towards the end of the year, ready for 2026, because I've already missed out on 2025. So I think there's going to be more search volume, more traffic, more chance to convert, potentially in December. So that's a great time for me to consider launching this with ads and trying to rank organically on Etsy. And let's look at the trends on another book as well. Let's do the last 12 months on this one. We can see again, there's a spike at the end of December, the beginning of January. So that shows me that, again, maybe that December, January focus for planners is a very good thing to focus on. But like I mentioned, we can also search around and find different things. So just having a quick look at Book Lover Gift Digital here, I found these 420 stoner adult colouring pages. So this one's making around £600 a month, which is incredible. And if we look at the trends here, we can see it launched in January. So it's a pretty new product, which is quite promising. And so we could look at recreating that, doing something a little bit different, but it shows that these kind of products can sell quite well on Etsy. And the great thing about creating something like this, colouring pages or a planner, is that you can upload it and it can sell for years. And that's my next step on Etsy, is finding these interesting niches, and everbee is a fantastic way to do just that. So those 3 things are going to help you so much on Etsy if you're trying to find interesting niches where you can make money. So my tips would be, everbee is a really helpful tool, but you need to be doing keyword research, product analytics, and then you can even look at that trends feature as well. Hopefully this video was helpful with just showing you how I do my research and how I find interesting areas to publish in on Etsy. I think that trends feature as well is really interesting. It's going to really help me identify when I should be publishing the different types of products. So as you saw previously, that digital planner, I might hold off until November or December to publish that, focusing on 2026. But then this stoner colouring pages, if I wanted to do something like that, I could publish that now. I want to know how your Etsy journey is going. If you've got a shop over there, drop a comment down below. Let me know the type of thing that you're selling, what you're seeing success in. And I wish you all of the success in 2025. That's it for this one. Thanks for checking out the video, but don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, good luck over on Etsy, and I'll see you in the next one.